चरण प्यारे प्यारे, राधा रानी के चरण प्यारे प्यारे। Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama
From Garga Samhita. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'll hold you.
Radhe. Jai Gurudev. Guranga Mahaprabhu ki jai.
Jai.
In each drop of Yamuna water, Sri Krishna is splendidly manifest. In the name of Yamuna Maharani ki
Jai.
Just hearing the name Yamuna destroys mountains of sin. Yamuna is a rope to pull one out of the blind well of samsara. In chapter 11 of Garga Samhita, there's a mantra to Yamuna, which one will attain perfection and fulfill all their desires. So repeat after me. Om, Reem, Shreem, Kleem, Kalindye, Devye, Namaha. Jayo. It means basically all glories to Kalindi. These are bija mantras, etc. So, you have that prayer on your phone of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu?
Yes, Gurudev.
Chidananda Bana.
Sadananda Suno, Paraprema Patri, Brahmagatri, Aganam Lavitri, Jagatshema Datri, Kriya Patri, Kriyano, Vapur Mitra Putri.
Very good.
He taught me Maharaj.
That's good. I used to know it too, but I forgot. Where get on your phone.
Again.
Oh, she's got her phone on the camera. Get your phone. I got it here somewhere. I don't know where it is though. Maybe it's another one. Got a lot of bhajans going on here. It's like we can keep up with them. Sadananda Suno.
Paraprema Patri,
Paraprema Bachi.
Drava Brahmagatri,
Brahmagatri.
Aghanam Lavitri,
Akanam Lavitri.
Jagat Kshema Dhatri,
Jagat Semadhatri.
Pavitri Kriyano,
Pavitri Kriyano.
Vapur Mitra Putri.
Vapur Mitra
Putri.
Putri. What does Mitra Putri mean?
Surya Bhagwan ka
Daughter of
Surya's name is Mitra.
Yes,
Mrityay Nama, Mitraya Nama,
Yes.
Pushnay Nama, Ravi Nama, Savitri Nama, Surya. You forgot that. So this is a prayer when Lord Chaitanya went to Allahabad and saw Yamuna during Kumbh Mela. He uttered this prayer. It's Nadi Lila chat was tells on the phone. You have it on their phone, Brindarika?
Yes,
Madhya Lila.
328.
Madhya Lila chapter 3 verse 28. Read verse 27. Go back one verse.
Oh, what good bird.
Who's speaking?
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Yeah.
Sri Chaitanya said, oh, what good fortune. Now I have seen the river Yamuna. Thus thinking the answers to the river Yamuna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu began to offer.
Let me see. Give me your phone. You need to have a microphone. I can't hear it too much. So in Madhya Lila chapter 3 verse 27, describes Lord Chaitanya in Kumbh Mela and Allahabad. When he had darshan of Sri and Yamuna, he said, Aho Bhagya, Yamunari Pailam Darshan, Ete Bali Yamunara Karina Stavan. He said, oh, what Bhagya, oh, what Bhagya, what fortune I have to have darshan Yamuna. So we should feel very fortunate to have Yamuna darshan. So this is Chaitanya, I've seen the river Yamuna. What good fortune, I've seen the river Yamuna. See, us thinking the Ganges, I mean, he just took the, that's what she done, he started dancing on the boat and tipped over. He's reenacting Gopal Lila. That's okay, it's back there. So he began offering prayers. What prayer did he offer? The next one.
Yes, no, not like that.
No.
No, this next is written. Yeah.
Jananda Bano Sarananda Suna Paraprema Patri Java Brahma Katri Aganam Lavitri Jagachema Datri Pavatri Kriyanova Vermitra Putri. Beautiful prayer. It comes from some Purana somewhere. It says it's from Kavi Karnapur. Who's Kavi Karnapur's guru?
Srinath Acharya.
Srinath Acharya. Who's Srinath Acharya's guru?
Advaita Prabhu.
Advaita Prabhu.
Jai Ho.
So what parivar is Kavi Karnapur in?
Advaita Parivar.
Who wrote Ananda Vrindavan Champu?
Kavi Karnapura.
Who wrote Chaitanya Chandrodaya Natik?
Kavi Karnapura.
And that's where the verse is from.
Jai Ho.
Chaitanya Chandrodaya Natik, chapter 5, verse 35. So Lord Chaitanya is reciting a verse from one of the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, Kavi Karnapur. What's the translation? You read it.
Yes.
Govinda Das, you will read the translation.
O river Yamuna, you are the blissful spiritual water that gives love to the son of Nanda Maharaj. You are the same as the water of the spiritual world, for you can vanquish all our offenses and the sinful reactions incurred in our life. You are the creator of all auspicious things for the world. O daughter of the sun god, kindly purify us by your pious activities.
Okay, thank you. What about the Astakam? You want Astakam? We sent that also. Hey, you can go overboard. You have it? This human Astakam, who wrote it?
Vishwanath Chakravarti.
Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad.
Yeah, Krishnadas Kaviraj.
Network is gone. Oh, there it is.
Rupa Goswami Pai. Rupa Goswami Pai.
From Stavamala.
Rupa Goswami.
Oh, it's a long prayer. We'll read the translation, take turns. First verse. Yamunastakam by Sri Vishwanath Chakravarti. May Sri Yamuna, who is the daughter of Suryadev, who saves one from Yamaraj, by seeing Yamuna, a sinful person can cross samsara, and the sweetness of the charms of the water, the sweetness of Yamuna charms everyone's heart. May it always purify me. Number 2. Krishna Deepak.
May Sri Yamuna, who is the daughter of Suryadeva, who decorates the great Kandava forest with a stream of pleasant waters, who is filled with lotus flowers and dancing birds, and who blinds the terrible sins of they who desire to bathe in her, always purify me.
May Sri Yamuna, who is the daughter of Suryadeva, a drop of whose water May Sri Yamuna, who is the daughter of Suryadeva, a drop of whose water destroys the sinful reactions of the people who creates a great flood of confidential, pure devotional service to Lord Nandanandana, and who brings auspiciousness to they who desire to live on her shore, always purify me.
First thing, Punjabi Shakti.
May Sri Yamuna, who is the daughter of Suryadeva, who divides the 7 oceans and 7 continents, who witnessed many of Lord Mukunda's transcendental pastimes, and whose splendor rebukes a host of sapphires, always purify me.
Okay. Krishna. Okay, go ahead. Where's the Rican? Translate, Italian. Translate.
May Sri Yamuna, who is the daughter of Suryadev, who is decorated by beautiful district of Mathura, who expertly protects they who follow the path of loving devotional service, and who, with the playful motions of the waves that are her arms, offers respectful obeisances to Lord Padmanabha's feet, always purify me.
Okay. Really good.
Six. May Sri Yamuna, who is the daughter of Suryadeva, whose charming shores are decorated with many loving cows, who is filled with many splendid and fragrant kadamba flowers, and who is delighted to have the company of Lord Krishna's devotees, always purify me.
Okay. SP, Superintendent Police.
May Sri Yamuna, who is the daughter of Suryadev, who is filled with the warblings of thousands of joyful Malikaksha swans, who is worshipped by the Vaishnavas, Devas, Siddhas, and Kinnars, and the slightest signs of the fragrance breeze moving on those shores stop my cycle of repeated birth and death, always purify me.
May Sri Yamuna, who is the daughter of Suryadeva, who is the famous splendid spiritual river flowing through the Bhuva and Swa planets, who burns away the greatest sins, and who is fragrant with scented ointments from Lord Krishna's transcendental body, always purify me. Last one, Gurudev.
All other side, Yamunaji, Surya Mitra, daughter of Suryadev. Please rescue me from all sins. Please flood me with Shuddha Bhakti. Allow anyone who chants this prayer with a cheerful heart and glorifies Yamuna will attain Shuddha Bhakti. The ways of Yamuna are pure and splendid and accompanied by all the devatas. All the devatas are splashing in the waves of Yamuna. Srimati Maharani ki jai. Let's see. Lotus flowers growing in Yamuna are Yamuna's eyes to look at Krishna. So what are the eyes of Yamuna?
Lotus flowers.
What are the lotus flowers looking at?
Krishna.
Her whirlpools are ears.
Whirlpools.
Kan bole. The different kan. And our ears to hear Krishna's flute. Her fish and turtles are nose, because nose. So the turtle sticks his head up. You ever see? He sticks his head up. You see water turtles, erotica, and looks like a nose coming up. Yeah, it's poet. Poetry. Poets have a great imagination. It's not so easy, not so difficult. The fish and turtles are the noses of Yamuna popping out of water to smell the fragrance of Krishna's body.
Wow.
The waves of Yamuna, see there's waves.
Yes.
These are the arms of Yamuna to embrace Krishna. The swans and cranes. There's one swan there. Italian swan. They wear white. No? They have white feathers. You have white feathers. She has blue ones. She has pink feathers. Albino swan. So what are the swans doing? They are the mouth. They're the mouth of Yamuna used to
Drink the nectar.
glorify Krishna. Look at all those guys. Those are all crows.
No, crows Gurudev.
What kind of birds?
They are minus like.
Oh, really? Maya birds.
Yes, yes.
At a convention or something. I never seen more Mayas in one place. That must be a special boat. Boat must be made of nectar. Let's go lick the boat. It's made of nectar. All the, you ever see so many Mayas in one place? That's wild. Because there are very few of them, actually.
Yes, yes,
They're disappearing like anything. Because kids catch them and sell them in Delhi. 500 rupees one. Everything's worth money in Kali Yuga. So they sell kids, they sell humans, they sell everything, you know. It's called human trading. It's a big thing in the world.
Human trafficking.
Yeah, human trafficking. So anything that has value, you get kidnapped and sold. Or they cut you up, you're young and healthy, they cut you up and sell your livers and kidneys and everything. Great age, huh? Very advanced civilization.
Very bad.
Good luck. And the saviors of Krishna, to bathe in Yamuna, to drink Yamuna, and play in her, with his cows, govas, and gopis. How fortunate is Yamuna Devi to serve Krishna in all these ways. That's from Gopal Chambu, by Sri Jiva Goswami Bhatt. So let's see, we got some, or another action here. .32. I was here a long time ago, 2000, I don't know when, 8 or something. We had a Yamuna ride. We had about 200 Russians, maybe more. A whole bunch of boats, like 10 boats, or full of. And we went up and down Yamuna. Then we went across Yamuna, and ISKCON Vrindavan Temple set a pandal up there. I gave Katha for 5 hours about Yamuna. It was mixed with kirtan. It was pretty wild. It was translated by what's that guy? What's that sannyasi, Russian sannyasi? Begins with A. Ambarish. Tall, skinny guy. He translated. He's a real Rasic guy. I like that guy. He was many times my translator. He's sannyasi now. Ambarish. Really, very humble, nice-hearted, good-hearted guy. So we were over there in a pandal, and we had, I think they had samosas, some snacks over there also. It was fun. Indra wasn't there. Indra went to Barsana. We had a Barsana Yatra. We stayed overnight, spent 2 days on Barsana Yatra. We stayed in Kripalu's guest house. We went in his temple. He gave us some hall to have our katha in. Indra came at 10 o'clock and did kirtan until midnight. Were you there? You were there. He was rocking away. He's what he is, you know. There's no two Indras, that's for sure. Unique person. That was nice. Everyone's waiting for Indra. Like, people ask, when's Indra coming? When's Indra coming? Got there at 11 o'clock or some 10 o'clock. Yeah, there's puja first.
Does Thakurji Seva night, Gurudev?
Huh?
Does Thakurji Seva at night?
Where's the Lilas? Here we go. This Haryali dots. Dots, you know, like Gobi dots. Haryali dots. One moonlit, I called this video in 2008. So it's 15 years ago. One moonlit evening, Radhamav and Sakhis were strolling along the banks of Yamuna, right here. And they became tired, so they sat on the crystal steps of Keshigat. Keshigat is down there, I guess. Keshigat is down there. Cool breeze was blowing fragrant, carrying the fragrance of commode flowers and lilies, and other commode, lotus flowers, lilies, and other night blooming flowers. Swarms of bees were buzzing about in the flowers in the Yamuna. Birds were singing sweetly. Trees were richly foliated with green leaves and full of blossoming flowers, and creepers were wound around the trunks of the trees. Little ripples, like little waves, little ripples of waves in Yamuna. Radha appreciated the incredible sweet beauty of Vrindavan forest. Radharani noticed that the yellow dots of tilak on Krishna's forehead had become washed off due to perspiring and didn't look good. You know, girls are very concerned about looking good. You know? So they have to look good, and their guys have to look good too. So she dresses them every morning. You know?
Yeah.
And he's a slob, like most guys. So she makes him look presentable before he makes his public appearance. You know? She's just, you know, makeup artist. So she said, it doesn't look good. So she said, hey, Rubanjri, quickly bring some haritali, which is a yellow-colored fruit which crushed makes a yellow paste. Remember that. And the Manjaris prepared haritali paste and gave it to Radharani. Radharani used her veil and wiped whole tilak dots from Krishna's face. Krishna was restless, looking here and there. So Radhika held his chin. Because he was looking here and said, stop moving around. You can't face someone's face and going like this. He was being typical naughty, playful kid, you know. She was trying to be, he was going, and she go like this. She said, hold steady, Jack. And grabbed his head. Okay, don't move. He was being Christian, you know. But unpredictable. Never know what he's going to do next. So she holds his chin and holds tightly his chin with her left hand. With her right hand, she attentively paints yellow dots on Krishna's dark blue face. The bowl of haritali paste was placed on a step at the bathing ghat of Keshigat. When Radha was almost finished with putting the dots on Krishna's face, Krishna threw the bowl in Yamuna. You hear that? Okay. Pay attention. Then, what happened then? And Radha said, what are you doing? I'm not finished yet. Where am I supposed to get more paste? The Manjaris tell Radharani, we can't find any more haritali. It's very rare this time of the year. Then she thought, oh, I can't leave my work unfinished. Suddenly she remembered, oh, yeah, in the morning, when I was getting Shringar in Barcelona, my Kinkri painted wonderful designs on my breast with Hari Tali. Painted yellow dots on her breast. So what's going to happen now? There's different options here. You can take the one you like and run with it. But this is the story. It goes like this. It's probably not like your option, because your options are probably X-rated. Knowing most of you the way I do. So Radharani took the yellow dots from her breast and she removed that yellow paste and carefully from her breast and mixed it with her hand with some water or Yamuna and finished painting the dots on Krishna's forehead. So wasn't the idea you had? So you got a surprise ending there.
Without Krishna knowing that only he might have thrown.
My movie's for PG, for a general audience. Your movie's for adults only. Jayo.
Very naughty.
Yamuna is Vrindavan Maharita. Yamuna is like a blue lotus flower garland of Vrindavan. She's like a sapphire necklace or a blue sash worn by Brinda Devi, goddess of Vrindavan. And it goes like that and this and that. One day, this is Radharani dropping the pot. One day, Rajagovis heard Krishna's holy name. No, excuse me. One day, the gopis were on the bank of the Yamuna, here near Sringarvat. They were chanting Shyam's name, Krishna Nam. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. So what happened after that? What happened? They saw. What happened? Yeah. So they saw Yamuna turn into milk.
Wow.
So what they do? They're gopis. What do they do with milk? Yeah, you got it. They started churning the Yamuna milk and made butter. This is Nectar Devotion, chapter 22. There's a lot of good stuff in there. Vrinda Devi told Krishna, this is another Lila, that was the short one. Vrinda Devi one day told Krishna, hey Shyam, one day Radharani was walking along the Yamuna bank as graceful as a swan. Like our ballerina there. She heard, Radharani at that time heard some swans gliding in the Yamuna, and she mistook the sound of the chirping of the swans, the little singing that they do, for Krishna's ankle bells, his Nupura. She was a little bewildered. She became overwhelmed, loving ecstasy. She trembled upon hearing that sound, remembering you. And what happened to her water pot?
Broke.
The water pot was on her head. What happened to it? Fell down and busted. Toot Gaya, right?
Yes.
Finish. Khatam ho gaya. It's good business for the potter wallows. Krishna's in a cooperates with the potter boss. He gets 10% cut. Every new pot that goes by. Because he plays his lute, they draw the pots. He throws stones out and they bust. One day, Radha and Krishna were splashing, the gopis were splashing water on Krishna. Radharani dove under the water, and she hid in a cluster of those birds. Those are cool birds. Walking in the water. See them? What are they doing?
Eating something.
It's like you were Prasad. You went to Prasad. Getting their lunch. It's lunchtime, huh? Wonder if they said a prayer. Mahaprasad, go in there. No, how much new prayer we never do. So what's happening here? So Radharani dove under water. She hid in a cluster of golden lotus flowers because her face is golden like lotus flower, so you can't tell the difference. Krishna was searching for Radharani among the lotus flowers, and he saw what he thought was Radharani, and he kissed the lotus flower. And Radharani started laughing, naturally. He said, "Oh, yeah, I found you." Lotus flower immediately closed. She's Krishna Snehadik, She's Radha Snehadik. I'm not kissing you. Lotus flower closed. So I knew that wasn't Radharani. That was an addition added today. That's how Leela is, because Leela, when you enter into it, expands on its own way, Because I've been in yatras many years. People say, you told us the same story last year, but you told it totally different. I say every day of Brahma, how it's different. I tuned into one day last year, and this year I tuned into another day. It's not my fault. Krishna's always Navayonam and always new and different. So Krishna laughed and embraced Radharani, and all the Sakhis laughed along. One becomes purified and saintly by bathing or drinking or remembering or having darshan of Yamuna. You drink the water of Yamuna creates auspiciousness for 7 generations. That's from Matsya Purana. Of course, you may die also. May join your ancestors. You're supposed to liberate them by drinking Yamuna. You'll join them. Because the water is so polluted. Yamuna is pure, but we've done to it, we mix all pollution in the water. That's interesting. That's from Matsya Purana, but Matsya Purana was written before Delhi factories were created. Prabhupada says, Nati Lila chapter 4, verse 98 purport. By bathing in Yamuna, people are liberated and become Krishna conscious. This is from Stavamala. No, this is from Brajvriti Chintamani by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. When it offers obeisance to Yamuna or bathes in it, transforms into a pure devotee carrying Krishna in their hearts. Let's find some other Leelas here. There's a bunch of Leelas, I don't know what happened to them. You hungry? Okay, that's good. Good hunger. It's called Kata Trishna. Trishna means thirst. Trishna for Krishna. Her glasses make you look drunk, Really, it looks like she's drunk, like her eyes go like. They're very humorous glasses, actually. They go like, they look like you're drunk. It matches your personality perfectly. I like them, don't get me wrong. I like to see you drunk, you know. Not so boring, you know. Rajriti Chintamani. No Kalanam Yatra Teo Shutinam Patam Katanchit Yadi Tat Priyati Tadeva Rudam Kurute Balena Chatya Jayatam Shakyam. If one hears about Radha Krishna's boating, sailing, pastimes, one will become stunned in ecstasy. It will not be possible for a person to stop hearing about these Lilas. So, here's a quiz. Who's that? What Sakhi of us Sakhi is expert in sailing? Sri Krishna Radharani. S for sailing, S for
Sudevi.
Sudevi. She also plays kartals. She's expert in handling boats, so next time we come to Yamuna, we'll get Sudevi.
And give her the boat.
Sudevi's in Bangalore. Your god sister.
Yes, I understood, Guru. That's a good. I understood.
Tungavidya Lita expert playing Veena. Induleka is expert in finger cymbals. Vishaka is expert in what?
Joking.
Besides that, we're talking about musical instruments.
Oh, Mridanga. Yeah, yes, Mridanga.
That's why she's so fired up. She's Baba Tarapmiya with Vishaka. Chitra's expert in sitar and gong. Gong. And Rangadevi's expert in fanning and playing ganta. Ganta is like this thing. No, yeah, ganta is some kind of bell or something. And grinding sandalwood. Chaupakalata is expert in tambura and sarangi. This comes from Dukini Das, who's a disciple of Srinivasa Acharya, wrote a bhajan describing the instruments that the Sakhis play. Radha Krishna regularly enjoy boating pastimes that are briefly mentioned in various writings of the Goswamis. Boating pastimes are classified as Samogluda, or pastimes of intimate love and exchanges and enjoying between Radha and Krishna gopis. All the descriptions by the Goswamis we read describe daytime boat pastimes, wherein Krishna disguises himself as a boatman or just acts like a boatman and then gets halfway across the Yamuna River or Masi Ganga and stops the boat due to fatigue or stormy weather. And then he begs the gopis for amorous favors for completing the ride. In other words, you want me to take you across, you gotta pay. We don't have any money, we're gopis. You got something else. You have to pay with something else. Due to fatigue or stormy weather, he begs amorous favors from the gopis for completing the ride and ferrying them to the opposite shore. These boating pastimes are full of mirth and merriment. In Padyavali, Rupa Goswami describes a funny version of Loka Lila. Jiva Goswami describes the boating pastimes of Manasi Ganga and Gopal Chambu, and Gopal Bhatta describes Yamuna Loka Lila in his Gopi Premamrita, which is sometimes called Krishna Premamrita. Although we often see paintings of Radha and Krishna and a few intimate gopis sitting in a beautiful boat under the moonlight, playing musical instruments, we have not read any description of these sweet love-saturated boat Lilas. We means me. You see paintings, the moon is there, there's on the moon, and it's very romantic. But there's no story wrote about any nighttime boating Lilas. So, now we'll describe a total of 9 different boat Lilas.
Jai Ho.
What is it? No.
Nava.
Nava is 9. Navanoka. Navanoka Lila Kata Ki.
Jai.
Rupa Goswami quotes Dhronacharya's verses plus his own to describe afternoon boating pastimes in Padyavali. Ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's launch the Lila boat. That noisy guy. Very exciting couple. They're just getting divorced or about to. One day the Braja Gopis came back from Yamuna. They came to the bank of the Yamuna and approached the boatman and repeatedly called out, "Hey Noka, hey Noka!" Krishna pretended to be sleeping in his boat. The Gopis said, "Hey, wake up, man! Take us to the other side." Then Krishna, disguised as the boatman, said, "No, it was Krishna. It is Krishna." He said, "The river is very deep and my boat is very old." No, wait a minute. I gotta rewind that.
Yes.
The Gopis are speaking.
Yeah.
What's going on here? Pull on my cord here. The Gopis said to the boatman, "The river is very deep and your boat is old and we are helpless girls. This is very dangerous for us. Oh Madhav, you're the only boatman that can take us across Yamuna." So when they got to the middle of the river, Krishna stopped rowing the boat and demanded immediate payment. Halfway across the river, he saw the boat and demanded, "You pay, I take ye. No pay, I throw you in the Yamuna." No pay, no rise. He smiled when he said that. The frightened Gopis had no money. They're from Italy, you know. Suddenly a storm arose, and Krishna had the Braja Gopis. He said, "The storm is threatening to send our boat to the bottom of Yamuna. You have to throw overboard your heavy milk pots and necklaces." Gold is heavy, so you got to throw it over. Boat was violently tossing by the wind, filling with water. It was almost sinking. Krishna jokingly tried to touch the Braja Gopis, but just as we tried to bail out the water, Radharani said, "Krishna, if I live through this, I'll never again place my foot in your boat. I'll never never sit in your boat." Radha Krishna told Sakis, "Oh Sakis, everyone now, every Saki should please bow down to your favorite Devata. Because you're gonna drown." And pray that Yamuna River will only be as deep as our knees so we can get another boat captain beside Krishna. So Radharani wanted to bail out. She said, "Let's get out this boat. This guy's a knucklehead, you know." So then turning to a sympathetic girlfriend, Radharani said, "Hey Shaki, Krishna doesn't pay any attention to my prayers. He doesn't hear me begging him in a broken voice. He doesn't consider my repeatedly bowing down before him. Oh Shaki, what shall I do now? This reckless son of Nandaraj is violently shaking the boat." So Krishna was literally shaking the boat. They go, "Stop it, stop it." Krishna replied, "Oh Sundari, don't be so harsh. By your mercy, we will survive this calamity. All you have to do is pay the boat fare of promising to enjoy with me a festival of amorous love. Then I'll navigate through all these waves and deliver you safely to the other side." That's Padyavali by Rupa Goswami, Padyavali Sri to be exact. Verse 269 to 281. Former AI, artificial intelligence. Right? Your name is AI, huh? AI is artificial intelligence. Your initials are AI, right? So when you see in the net, this is AI, you think of her. So we're going to drown. Krishna says, I don't have to worry. Krishna says, you have 2 floats. I'll hold on to your 2 floats and float to the other side. That's not a Padyavali. That's Rich Rossi version. I read it somewhere actually. One evening, Radharani and Gopis arrived on the banks of Yamuna, carrying pots of milk and butter. This is from Gopal Chambu, Jiva Goswami. They wanted to cross. They saw only one old boat and one young boatman with a peacock feather in his hair. They argued over the price, and finally, she wanted to argue. She's in Radha Bhav. She wanted to argue over the price of Noka today. The guy said 1,500 rupees, no bargain. I said, it's not your money, you're trying to save it. I gave it money, just pay it. So they argued over the fare, finally agreed to accept payment. Krishna accepted, you pay me in sweets and butter. Gopi sat in the boat. The boatman rowed the same way. He stopped because he said he was hungry and tired. So he wouldn't continue rowing the boat like this guy's done. Until he fed him. Boatman emptied all their pots of yogurt and said he was very tired. He wanted to take a little nap. Wanted to take a nap. He wanted to go to sleep after eating all that. Chuck boat. So he asked, and then Krishna at that time asked 2 Brajagopis to massage his arms and legs. Radharani said, yes, Sakhis, we'll take you by 2 arms and 2 legs and throw you overboard. If you don't start rowing your boat immediately. So what did Krishna do? Right, exactly. You made that same kind of face also. His face is priceless. Yeah, now we got to see it again. Good acting. Oh, it's a girls' party. They're enjoying. If you're not with your husband, you can enjoy. That's the conclusion. Husband's not with his wife, he smiles. When he's with his wife, So Krishna's sleeping and Radharani's throwing overboard. That's where he left. So Krishna started rowing the boat. He stopped a short distance and said, oh, the boat is old. Water's coming in the boat because it's too heavy passengers. He said the boat's going to sink. So the gopis agreed to throw all the pots overboard. This is Rich Rossi. Again, the boat was too heavy and started to sink. Then the boatman told the gopis, "You have to throw your heavy jewelry overboard." He answered, did this, the boat appeared to still be sinking. Because who's in the boat?
Gopis and Krishna.
Who's Krishna?
Boatman.
He's Vishwarup.
Heavy.
Vishwarup is pretty heavy. So you put the universe in your boat, it's a good chance it'll sink. You put the universe inside your boat, it's going to sink. Right? So Krishna's there. The boat is sinking because the water's coming. He's just making it sink. Ram can make rocks float, and Krishna can make boats sink.
It's true. Absolutely.
You were thinking the same thing, huh?
Absolutely true.
GSS. Now you know why I call this class GSS. God save our ship. I was warming up for Lila. Even after they did this, the boat so it was still appeared to be singing. So the gopi said, "Krishna, what do I do now?" Well, you have all these heavy saris with gold jari and stuff.
Remove them.
Yeah, throw your saris overboard. The gopis reply, what'd they say?
We will throw you out.
Yeah, we'll throw you overboard. You're telling us to throw our clothes overboard. We'll throw you overboard. This will solve the excess weight problem. So Krishna started rowing the boat again. A short distance away, ominous clouds, big black clouds gathered, and the wind started howling. Oh, the waves rose like that. The waves rose up and started to rock the boat. He made this noise. She was looking at the phone and showing her cartoons. She got, what's going on? The little guy's going crazy. One of my little people, she's a little person, so she identifies as a little person. Like you see dogs walking down the street, dogs won't look at human beings, look at other dogs. Who's that dog? So many people are going by there, I don't care. Look at that dog. You're new in this territory, and the dog puts his tail down. Okay, Uncle, I'll surrender. Okay, I'm going. He runs away. Imitate but never duplicated, boy. You try to imitate. Rah, rah, rah. Okay, well, he's not, doesn't. Okay, what's happening here?
Krishna developed cloud skin.
Frightened, Radharani thought she would fall overboard into the water because the boat was rocking so much in the waves. So then, out of fear of falling into the Yamuna, Radharani embraced the boatman.
Wow.
Jai Jai Shri Radhe. The Sekis were startled, and they seeing Radharani tightly embracing the boatman. The Sekis asked what she was doing. Answering, Radharani pulled Krishna's flute out from under his clothing. Then all the Braj Gopis understood that the boatman was actually Krishna in disguise. The whole time they didn't know it was Krishna. So she embraced him while she embraced him, pulled his flute out from his throat. This guy is. I said, "What are you?" I said, "What are you embracing a boatman? Some guy from Motgown?" Motgown's over there. What is this, man? This guy's not none. It's too dark, and He looks kind of stupid. He doesn't look too smart. So this is this guy. Who else? That's Gopal Chamu. This is from Krishna Premamrita, Gopi Premamrita by Gopal Bhatta Goswami. This was spoken in 2010. So this is 13 years ago. Krishna was plying his boat on the Yamuna like this gentleman until he saw Radharani waiting on a bank. That'll change everything. That'll change all your plans. You have many plans. So you see that girl standing on the bank, wherever she is, whatever country, whatever bank, you see her standing in the bank, on the bank or in the bank. You may change your whole life plan, life game changer. Is this a real game changer? There's a real game changer. There's a real game changer. Mr. Krishna's life changed amazingly. It was a major game changer, you know. What was it? I got married. Oh, yeah. Everyone will agree with that. Gopi's hanging overboard there. Ta-ta. Okay, crossing the river, what happened? Who's going here? So he saw Radharani waiting on the bank, and upon seeing Radharani's moon-like face, Krishna pulled his boat over. Like you're driving your Ferrari convertible down the road, you see somebody standing on the bank. Oh, excuse me. Hello, you need a ride? So he got down from his boat and he started throwing sand all around. He's in jest means joking, he's throwing sand. Give me the sand. Roy saw this and said, "Oh, Rory, now's not the time to play in the sand. Now you're 15 years old, you shouldn't play the sandbox anymore. The sandbox is for babies." Radharani says, "Stop playing in the sand and take care of your boat. The sun is about to set, and everyone's returning to the village of Gokul. Now the rogues are beginning to move here and there. So Vrindavan's always been the same." Rogues means dacoits, Dako, Gunda, Badmash. So what happened? Where did Lila go? Rogues are moving here and there, and Madhavan colony, and here and there. Krishna smiled and said, "The wind is very turbulent, a fierce wind is blowing, clouds are rolling, we can't cross now." Radharani said, "You have to hurry up and cross before the storm breaks." Hare Krishna has a suggestion. "May I suggest something, Radhika? Why don't we spend tonight in some Grihasta's home, and tomorrow morning we'll cross the river?" Radharani said, "I can't do that." So there was suddenly a big lightning flash in the sky. And Radharani said, "Look, take my pearl necklace as a payment. Apply your boat across Yamuna." Krishna said, "My boat is old." Same old lines used. Same excuse. Same excuse. And the gale winds, it means fierce winds are blowing. "Let's stay tonight at Grihasta, we'll go tomorrow." Radharani said, "Murari, it's an offense. It's a dharmic for a chaste wife to spend the night in the home of another man." Krishna, hearing this from Radharani, laughs. "Oh, look at the high waves of Yamuna. Actually, my old boat cannot carry the weight of your heavy milk pots and heavy breasts and hips." Let's go about this. Six Goswami Shastra.
Yes.
Radharani says, "Look, if my milk pots My pots. My milk pots are too heavy. I'll throw them in the water. Just get me across. Krishna then helped Radharani into the boat. Listen, pay attention. Krishna helped Radharani into the boat and started rowing a short distance. Suddenly, both started rocking about to capsize. Radharani became frightened. She said, "Quickly cross the Yamuna. The boat is now becoming very unstable. If this boat sinks, it'll be very unfortunate for both you and I. We'll lose our lives and the treasure of our youth." Krishna laughs. What are you talking about? You serious? He says, "It's not be my fault. It will be my fault. You're to blame. By touching your breast, this wind has become very strong. And now it's trying to send my old boat to the bottom of the Yamuna. So it's not my fault. My boat's old. You made the fierce wind is blowing. Big waves are coming because the wind touched your water pots." Radharani got embarrassed, obviously. And she said, "Now is no time for jokes, Sham. Stop laughing. Your boat is filling with water. Your behavior does not befit the circumstances." What do I care about Kaladesha Butcher? I have one thing on my mind all the time, anytime, any place, everywhere, any place.
One thing.
There's only one thing on my mind. Rani says, "Sham, my hands are tiring from bailing out the water flooding the boat. And you're just laughing. If I survive this calamity, I'll never set foot in this boat again."
Same.
Radharani's saying that. Not too friendly. Krishna says, "Oh, lovely girl." Now he's trying to flatter her, that's always something the guys do, "Oh, lovely girl. I warned you before you got in the boat, this boat was old and there's a strong wind. What can a boatman like me do in this situation?" Radharani says, "Murari, I know your boat is old. Look, I offer you the treasure of my body at your feet. Just get me the other side and I'll fulfill your desires." Krishna says, "Okay." Now I'll try to navigate the boat. There's so many holes in the boat. You have to plug up the holes in the boat with your choli. Okay, Krishna suggests this. Radharani says, "Okay, I've done this. Well, now my blouse is ruined, my choli is ruined. But there's more holes are coming here and there, and water's rushing into the boat." Krishna says, "What to do? It's all in the hands of destiny." Radharani thought to herself, this Radharani's thinking at this time, "We're very far from the other side of the Yamuna. Violent winds are blowing. This is an old boat, and this boatman is unreliable. Alas, what bad deeds have I done to deserve this? Bad karma. The boatman is a coward man, and the boat is dilapidated, and the sun is setting. And I'm a well-bred, helpless young girl. Alas, why did I ever get into this boat?" Maybe saying the same thing herself. Radharani said, "Krishna, obeying your words, we hastily threw our milk pots in the water, our costly jewelry. Now I ruined my choli. But now the boat's about to sink. You're just laughing, clapping your hands, and dancing around." He's clapping his hands, dancing. Sri Krsna Radharani ki jai. Ananda Kanda Bhagavan ki jai. You're laughing and clapping your hands and dancing around. All right, Radharani, I'll row the boat." Radharani becomes impatient and she shouts repeatedly, "Quickly row the boat to the other shore, quickly." But Radharani's shouting puts Krishna in anxiety. He breaks the oar. The oar, like the stick. He breaks it because he's shouting out, oh. Was that deliberate?
Yes.
Yes. So the boat is sinking, and Krishna says, "We're about to drown Yamuna." And Radharani says, "Use your hands and paddle the boat to the shore." Krishna laughs and says, "Listen, I have a plan." Oh, this is where it comes from. It comes from this book by Gopal. "Listen, I have a plan. If the boat sinks, I'll hold on to the water pots of your breast and I'll float to the shore." No pots, float in the water, Radharani says, "Stop joking. It's dark and we're stranded in the middle of the river. Don't play in such an unfortunate situation. Life and youth are very precarious." Krishna says, "Radharani, then please think how to solve this predicament." And Krishna says, and Radharani says, "You are the solution, not me." Radharani says that. Krishna says, "I require the payment of your youth." Radharani says, "Just get this boat across and I'll pay you the price of my youth." Ananda Kanda Bhagavan Sri Krishna Ki Jai, Jai Jai Sri Radhe. What's here, a crocodile?
No, there was insect on you.
What's up? He's listening to Harikatha.
Yellow.
Same story from Krishna Premamrita by Gopal Das Goswami. The Radharani said, "Get this boat to the other shore, cross Yamuna, and I'll pay you the price for you." Suddenly, by Krishna's Yogamaya Shakti, in the middle of Yamuna appeared a beautiful sunlit island. There was an island in the middle of Yamuna, the sun was shining. The Yamuna was all cloudy and rainy, but the island, the sun was shining, and the island and it was very near the boat, by coincidence. And it was full of secluded kunjas and flowers and buzzing bees and fragrant flowers. There was gentle, pleasant wind blowing. Feeling life return, Radharani said, "Look, just guide this boat to that sandy bank." Then Krishna and Radharani entered that island, enjoyed varieties of amorous pleasures. Afterwards, Krishna brought Radharani and the boat safely opposite shore. Then both parted and went to their homes. Happy ending. Lord Chaitanya's boating Leela. A lullaby. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya chapter 19 verse 80. Lord Chaitanya met Valavabhatacharya, the head of the Vallabha Sampradaya, in Kumbh Mela in Allahabad. And they exchanged Krishna Katha for some time. And Vallabha arranged a boat to carry Lord Chaitanya across Yamuna to visit his house in a village called Idaila Gram. When Mahaprabhu saw the glossy bluish-black waters of Yamuna, "I'm glad I bought this speaker. You told me to bring a speaker." I said, "I'm glad I bought it. I wasn't going to bring it. I'm glad I bought the speaker because of this motorboat.
Otherwise, it's very tough.
It's crazy. So that one's so loud." So Gauranga Mahaprabhu saw the Yamuna's black water, and that became an Udipan, and he stimulated his amorous love. He completely overwhelmed in Braja Prem. Mahaprabhu started roaring loudly in ecstasy and jumped into Yamuna. Seeing this, everyone trembled in fear. Someone pulled Lord Chaitanya up into the boat. Lord Chaitanya got in the boat and started dancing. But due to the heavy weight of Vishwambar, he's Vishwambar, he covers the whole universe. Heavy weight of his dancing in the boat, like our Baba here was dancing in the boat. The boat began to tilt and water was gushing in from all sides. It was on the verge of sinking. Mahaprabhu tried to check the wonderful prema rising within his heart because due to the presence of Avachara in the boat. But somehow Mahaprabhu contained himself and calmed down, and the boat safely reached the opposite shore. Avachara said, "This Bengali guy's a madman." He just saw he's a Bengali Mishra Brahmin. He didn't think it was God. There's another more Lilas. It's got the boat motor and the disco music and bhajan music. India is a place of sound.
Yes.
Goes to India, goes to Braj, goes to India. Especially Braj, there's so much uncontrolled sound everywhere. It's kind of fun, but at a certain point it gets crazy. You have to go at 2 a.m. to get a quiet night, get a quiet time, you know. Can't knock it, it's good stuff. A lot of boats out here, huh? We're gonna get rat in our boat. Guy's drunk or crash our boat. Whatever, local Lila. He's coming right for us. What's he from Delhi? Wow, we.
Maharaj, what is the difference in mood of Yamuna and Ganga? In scriptures, many times Ganga they mention many examples. Recently, I was reading a sloka regarding there is a traveler and a bird. In hot Sunday, the traveler bird goes to the under the shade of the bird. The traveler walks and goes to the foot of the tree, and bird goes to the branches of the tree. So in the same way, the great Vaishnavas or great conscious people take the song coming from the Bhagavad Gita, from the mouth of the Lord, and people like us dip in the Ganges, which is coming from the lotus feet of the Lord to purify ourselves. So that's a sloka I read in Bhagavatam. Many times I heard Ganges being mentioned different in circumstances. So I would like to ask you regarding what is the mood of or difference in technical or external appearance of Yamuna and Ganga. Just if at all there is anything mentioned.
Oh, Ganga came into existence with the Brahman avatar.
Okay.
Came into this world as Brahman avatar. There's different days of Brahma where Ganga appears in different ways. Like King Sagar is in the Bhagavatam also. King Sagar, that's where we have in Calcutta, outside Calcutta, is a place called Ganga Sagar, where the Ganga meets the ocean, Indian Ocean or whatever it's called. Indian Ocean. Bay of Bengal. It's called Ganga Sagar. There's a mela there every year in January around Makar Sankranti. So Sagar's sons are all burned up by some sage called Kapila. His sons just stirred some sage and he burned them into ashes. So the king asked the Brahmins, "What can I do?" He said, "You have to throw your ashes of your son in the Ganga and you'll get mukti." So he said, "Where's the Ganga?" He said, "Ganga's in Suraduni. It's in the heavenly planets. It doesn't flow in the earth planet." So I had to call the earth. You have to call the Ganga the earth. So he did all kinds of yagas and pujas, and the Ganga said, "Okay, I'll come from heaven to the earth. Who's going to catch me? Because when I fall through the sky, I'm going to be pretty powerful. Who's going to catch me? I'll bore a hole. When I hit the earth, I'll go bore a hole right through there to come out the bottom." go down a pothole. So they say they didn't know who to do it. So they called on Shiva. Said, Shiva, you're a Adi Yogi, you're a Mahesh, you're a great powerful controller. Can you catch the Ganga? He said, okay, I just bring on down a Kailash and I'll sit on top of the hill. So he came and caught in his top knot. Caught the Ganga in his hair, and it comes out of his hair. You will see a picture of Shiva, Ganga coming out of his hair. So that's the origin of Ganga of this planet. So that's one origin. Then the other origin is Vamanidhi stuck his foot through the covering of the universe. And the Karna Samudra came in the universe, and then it came here. So when Vaman stuck his toes through the covering universe, Brahma saw his toes sticking out of the material universe because Satyaloka was higher than that. So then he took his kamandala and bathed the feet of Vamanidhi. That became Charamrita, and that water fell down land and earth became Ganga. So there's different sources and different ages that Ganga appears here. So because of all these Puranic stories, there's all kinds of Ganga Mahimas. And the Ganga Mahimas describe all the glories of bathing in Yamuna, Ganga, touching Yamuna, etc. Touching Ganga. So that's why most Indians know about the Ganga more than Yamuna, because it's got so much Puranic story. It's all kind of Aishwarya Vichar. It's the grandeur, the majesty and grandeur of Bhagavan. Vaman is a very grand avatar. So Yamuna comes from Goloka Vrindavan. People in the material consciousness will say Yamuna originates in Himalaya, it's Yamunotri. You have Gangotri, you have Yamunotri. They'll say it just comes out of the mountain. It's collected rainwater stored in the mouth and stored in the belly of the mountain. The mountain opens up its mouth, and out of the mouth of the mountain comes the water from its belly. In the belly of the mountain is millions of years of rainwater. That's what makes waterfalls. When you go up to the Himalayas, I've been several times to Badrinath. When you're going up there in the winter time when it's not rainy season, you'll see holes in the side of the mountains, and it's all smooth underneath the hole. I said, what is that? He said, that's a waterfall. I said, there's no water. He said, no, after rainy season, the mountains drink the water all year, and then they spit it out, and it comes waterfall. So it looks really cool. You see the holes look like a mouth also. They're all rocks and maybe some trees or shrubby trees that hide those mountains from Hardwar to Badrinath. You see holes there, but it's all smooth underneath the hole. The water runs down. Water makes the rock smooth now. So mountains drink the water, rainwater, and spit it out as rivers. They say Yamunotri begins there, but we don't. We say it differently. We say Krishna brought the Yamuna, he brought Giriraj here and brought Yamuna here. And Brajaraj, he brought Vrindavan here. This Vrindavan here is same as Vrindavan there. So our acharyas, like Jiva Goswami, he says, I have the quote here, I was going to read it. He says, he quotes from Shastra, that the Yamuna is 1,000 times more purifying than the Ganga. This is very esoteric knowledge, because generally people associate Ganga with Swarga Mukti or some kind of Mukti. At best, Vaikuntha Mukti. They don't associate with Krishna Prem Seva, but the Yamuna is 1,000 times, Jiva Goswami says and quotes some Purana somewhere, Ganga Mahatmya or something, not Ganga Mahatmya, Yamuna Mahatmya or whatever, that Yamuna is 1,000 times more purifying, more beneficial than Ganga. Why? Because the top form of Bhagavan, Swayam Bhagavan Sri Krishna, has Lilas here. Lilas in the Yamuna. He brought the Yamuna to Vrindavan. He has Lilas here in the Yamuna. Showing Lilas, which we're hearing about, boating pastimes, swimming, drinking, bathing, splashing, playing. So because Lilas here, Madhurya Lila is the highest form of Lila, and Goloka Vrindavan is the highest plane of the spiritual world, highest plane of existence. Yamuna's highest river gives the greatest benefit because it gives you praying seva around Krishna and Goloka Vrindavan. Bathing Ganga, dying Ganga gives you liberation. When you try Kunda means Swarga means like this type of liberation. It's not clear what it can be. Depends on what you want. Yogis die in Yamuna or die near the banks of Yamuna or remembering Yamuna, they go to Brahman or whatever their aspiration is. So from rasa vichar, consideration of rasa, and Trantava, Yamuna is superior to Ganga. But in terms of fame, Ganga's, Hariki Puri and Haridwar, Hariki Puri and Benares, burning ghats and Gaya and all this stuff. It's all connected more with Shiva. Ganga's connected more with Shiva and Mukti and liberation. And Yamuna is always connected with Yamuna Vihari, Braj Vihari Krishna, and Rasa Lila and all the Lilas and Madhurya Vichar, Rasa Vichar, sweetness. So, it's your call.
Thank you, Maharaj. Thank you so much. Yes, I wanted to.
I don't know where the quote is. It's in here. I was just looking at it.
I wanted to hear from your.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Because Bhagavatam also they mentioned many times about Bhagavatam, which is pure Krishna Prem. There also many times it mentioned Ganga. That's why I got this.
Yeah, and King Sagar stories in the Bhagavatam, and everyone does tapasya on the banks of Ganga. It's famous. What time is it now? Is it time up or now or what?
Almost up 5 minutes.
Nauka Vihari, Bhagavan Sri Krishna ki jai, Radharani ki jai, Yamuna Maharani ki jai. Chinanda Bano.
Chidananda Bhano Sadananda Suno Paraprema Patri Drava Brahma Gatri Aghanam Lavitri Jagatshe Madatri Pavitri Kriyano Vapur Mitra Putri.
Anand हो जाएगा. Nauka Vihari, Bhagavan Sri Krishna ki jai, Radharani ki jai, Yamuna Maharani ki jai. Chinanda Bano.
Chidananda Bhano Sadananda Suno Paraprema Patri Drava Brahma Gatri Aghanam Lavitri Jagatshe Madatri Pavitri Kriyano Vapur Mitra Putri.
Anand हो जाएगा.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.